In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect dependencies in Notion, tasks, projects, sprints. Dependencies help you show how one task relies on another, and they keep your timeline realistic when dates change. This is especially useful if you manage projects, tasks, or sprints and want delays or overlaps to be reflected automatically. Before we begin, make sure you're working inside a Notion database that tracks your tasks and has date fields so items can appear on a timeline. First, let's enable dependencies in your database settings. Open the database menu by clicking the three dots in the top right corner of the database. Choose More Settings, then select Dependencies. Here you'll see options for automatic date shifting. A practical choice is shift only when dates overlap. With this setting, Notion will adjust dates when two connected tasks collide, but it won't move everything every time you make a change. It's a good balance between automation and control. When you're ready, click Turn on Dependencies. You can always revisit these settings if your workflow changes. Next, let's connect tasks so you can visualize dependencies. We'll use the timeline view for this because it makes relationships clear at a glance. If your database doesn't have a timeline view yet, add one from the view picker and confirm your date properties are mapped so each task shows up on the timeline. Once the timeline is visible, open its three-dot menu at the top of the view and select the Dependencies option. If your database doesn't already have a relation set up, click Create New Relation. Notion will create a self-referencing relation called Dependencies, which lets tasks connect to other tasks within the same database. Now hover over a task on the timeline. You'll see a small arrow appear on the right side of the bar. Click and drag that arrow onto another task to create a dependency line. This visually indicates that one task depends on the other. If you move the tasks around, Notion will reference your shifting rules to decide whether to adjust dates when conflicts arise. This keeps your schedule coherent without forcing constant manual updates. You can also choose whether dependencies appear at the parent level or the subtask level, which is helpful if you use nested tasks. Pick the option that mirrors how you actually manage work, parents for high-level planning, subtasks for detailed execution. That's it. By enabling dependencies and connecting tasks in the timeline view, you'll keep projects, tasks, and sprints aligned and responsive as plans change.